you. I don't know, painting for me is just very therapeutic. It does the body good. I do want to just share with you something super cool and new that also could be called great mental therapy. This is a new launch. It's only $20. Let me also just say, I said earlier we were going to have Himalayan salt in the show. This is Himalayan salt. Come on out, Kylie, because we don't have a lot of time. These are Nightlights. The glow that you see is being cast from within a chunk of mined Himalayan salt that comes from a mine that's 250 years old.
250 million.
Years old.
Million years old.
Is the salt in this mine.
Yes.
This is real Himalayan salt. And here is why you should even care, because Air Innovations, if it's helpful to trust a brand, are the people that bring you this. And unlike the humidifiers and purifiers that you've seen from that brand, this is nature's air purifier. Because Kylie, Himalayan salt, we see these salt walls in spas. I watched a home improvement show, like a home decor makeover show, where a yogi wanted a Himalayan salt wall in one room in her new house. The benefits, wellness, therapeutic, mood changing of Himalayan salt are, well, really, frankly, talked about all over the internet and everywhere.
Because they are incredible. Like you said, spas are utilizing Himalayan salt in full rooms because of those benefits. And this is something that you can have it in your own home, at your disposal. Create that spa-like oasis in your own space. And you can do it in a way that's gorgeous. The Himalayan salt is mined in quarries that are 250 million years old, deep in the foothills of the Himalayan mountains. It looks as beautiful on and off. The salt itself has 84 minerals on the inside of it, making it one of nature's most miraculous pieces of art, if you will. Every single one of these is handcrafted, artisan made, cut by hand, and they're all different. So as you look at these, you see this beautiful glow, almost as if you are out in the sunlight when the sun is setting or rising, giving you that warmth and that coziness that you can have in your home.
So now let me just talk about, yes, it's purported that there are many wellness benefits to Himalayan salt. There are purported to be incredible mood-changing benefits to Himalayan salt. But I want to talk about this idea of, yes, it's providing that gentle light where you need it and at night for someone young or someone old. But even if you keep it on during the day, like for instance, you were talking to me earlier, you may even notice that your Himalayan salt Nightlight, and people are picking up multiples. You might want one in every room. For $20 you can. You might notice that yours starts to sweat, because what is the Ionic, like it does something to the air in the room that it's in. You take it.
It does. Okay, so it's got a lot of unique properties to it because it comes from nature. So it's nature's essentially own ionizer, if you will. And if you're not familiar with what that means, ionizers are things that we often buy and plug into our homes that emit negative ions. And that might sound negative, but it's not. The negative ions are important. They make us feel good. They make our air smell better. They do so many different things. When this salt is lit, it becomes heated and creates an own natural ionizer. This is important because the negative ions attract to those positive ions and they help neutralize them, making our space even better, creating a beautiful environment. So that's super important. And you think about it, now we're eating Himalayan salt. We're using it in body scrubs all over. It's something that is really beneficial for us, mind, body, and soul.
It's funny because Joe and I, maybe a couple years ago, we did go to a spa together for our anniversary, and it was just outside Philly. And in one of the rooms where you could relax between treatments was an entire Himalayan salt wall.
Yeah.
And do you know, I was at the time, I hadn't really read about or heard about this concept, so I did not understand. At first, I thought it was just for beauty. Then at one point, I said to someone, "Are we supposed to lick the wall? Like, what do you do with this salt?" And then, of course, it was made clear to me that there are almost like mood altering and wellness benefits to the Himalayan salt. So you don't ingest it, you don't need to touch it, it's being in the presence of it. There's some sort of scientific thing, and I will call out, as you said just moments ago, this is not like from a quarry in Minnesota.
No.
This is Himalayan salt.
Yes, and there are a lot of imitators out there. There's people trying to mimic this just with this aesthetic beauty, but this is real Himalayan salt. I saw the certification that came from the foothills of the Himalayan mountains. These are cut but in handcrafted artisans, people actually going in there in these mines that are 250 million years old. At one point, it was actually a body of water. That's how incredible true Himalayan salt is. When you get this home, you'll notice it's hollowed out. The light goes right inside of here. When it's heated, that's when you get those ionizing properties. And it truly is something that you're gonna wanna have in every single home, Sean, because it's beautiful, whether it's on, whether it's off. It's amazing to sleep with, whether you have it for yourself or the kids. And if you just want to unwind after a long, hard day, draw yourself a bath. Turn this on, take that time for yourself, and really enjoy those benefits.
I just think it's a cool concept, and I know it seems a little hard to believe, but this is truly the real deal. Himalayan salt, you can Google it. I'll just say it's in each one of these, which are no two are the same, they're hand carved. There are 84 minerals that when the light illuminates the salt, not only is it a beautiful little work of art with a great utility and functional purpose, but when it illuminates the salt, it almost activates the properties of the salt.
It does.
It's very cool. It's new today. It's only $20. That's strange to me. I mean, I can't believe it's 250 million year old salt and it's mined literally a world away. And with over 1,000 ordered, people can actually afford to pick up multiples because this is not just the idea of having a nightlight. It's the properties and purported benefits of what Himalayan salt can do, which is why a lot of people put one in every room and keep them turned on during the day.
Exactly. It's about its ionizing effects. And where you may have experienced this in other places, Sean, is, say, in nature with waterfalls. After a storm, if you've ever gone outside and you say, gosh, it smells so good out here and it just feels amazing, that's because that's nature putting those negative ions out. The salt, when it's turned on, has the ability to do the same thing. So even though it looks gorgeous, stunning piece of art that is handcrafted, beautiful crystal in your own home, it gives you all of those benefits as well.
So I'm getting one and I'm plugging it in Jagger's room.
Oh, I love
just because I feel like every little bit helps. These are new today, and even though we say on the screen Revitaspa, and yes, that is a brand. This is an affiliation with the Air Innovations brand, which you may know very well. I certainly do. I have multiple humidifiers from them. Yeah. So rest assured and put your trust in the fact that while the product and the idea and the concept may be new to you, the family of brands bringing it to you is not. And all I will end with is, thank you, girl.
You are very welcome.
Because this show is all about cool finds, and I would absolutely say that's a wicked cool find. All right, more than 1,600 of those nightlights ordered. If you use your Q card, you can get Easy Pay even if you don't see it. Quick reminder on our TSV that pretty much